my gosh, girl. Are you kidding me right now? I'm kind of looking kind of greasy, but let's just call it dewy. Hey besties, welcome back to another video. You guys, I am here to share with you my top five. Choosing my top 5 fragrance brands, I was so emotional and I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? I am like such a crybaby. I'm so sensitive. I'm a crybaby. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm loyal to a fault. These are all things that make me darling. And I'm okay with it. So let's get into my top 5 now. You know how I am. I want to hear from you guys as well. I want to know your top 5. Maybe you don't have 5. Leave your top 3 fragrance brands in the comments section. I want to know who you guys are in love with too. Anyways, we're real impromptu tonight, you guys. It's nighttime. So I don't really know how the lighting works in here in the night because I really don't film in the night. But let me know how you feel about this. I just got back from a football game. Okay, anyways, girl, we're not here for all that. And this is in a particular order. I think I'm going to start with my number 5 and work my way to a number 1. Now, you guys know, if you know anything about me, you already know I can't stick to the assignment. So there was this one brand in, and I was just like, I gotta say something about them. So they are going to be my honorable mention, Initial Perfume. I love this brand. I also try to pick fragrances that will be good for this season right now. Cuffing season. Hello, it's cuffing season. You guys, these are really good. This is Paragon. I received this from the brand. It's Palo Santo, it's black pepper, it's lavender, it's sage. It is good. It is a beast. It is a problem. It is long lasting. It is heavy on it, heavy on the black pepper. It's in your face. Girl, I'm about to go to dinner after this anyway, you guys. So I'm just, oh God, it's so good. And the memories that it warrants. That's why I love it. So yeah, this is in an honorable mention, Initial Perfume, and I chose Paragon, and I also chose Side Effect. This has a tobacco, I believe rum, sandalwood. I could be making all that up, but I think I'm telling the truth. This is oh God, stay the night. Just stay the night. You don't even have to go home. Just stay the night. And if you're married, it's just like, hold me tight. Let's sleep real close tonight. You know what I mean? These are those type of fragrances. These are the fragrances that cause, you know, some commotion. I'm just saying. All right, I move on. Okay, getting into my top 5. Coming in, oh my goodness. In the number 5th spot is going to be Creed Delphinus. Hopefully I said the name right, you guys. This is really good. It is so sexy. I've worn it out twice, and it is a compliment magnet as well. It's almond, it's pink pepper, black pepper, it's got vanilla, it's got sandalwood. This is so sexy. This is a beast. This is a problem. This right here is good. I absolutely love this. This is a newer fragrance to the Creed family, and it's really good. They have another one that came out as well, but this one I'm actually running it back. This is well worth the hype, in my opinion. You know, these are always my opinions, but yeah, I move on. Of course, I'm gonna share with you Carmina, black pepper, saffron, black cherry. It's so good. When I first got this, I was just like, oh my gosh, like I was in love. You see half the bottle. This is the dent. This is where it's at. And you know when it came out, it's a love for me. I absolutely love it. I love Creed. I love the brand. I love how it makes me feel. I love that it's prestige. It's luxury. It's refined. It's classy. It's luxurious. I am a luxury girl through and through. I love the name tag. I don't love the price tag. I am that girl, and I would be fibbing to you if I told you anything other. I love the prestige of the brand. It just really is a good quality, and ever since I've ever come across it, I really have not come across a Creed fragrance that I just despise or just like absolutely like, no, it won't work for me. So yeah, Creed is definitely coming in the number 5 spot. I move on. The brand that's coming in the number 4th spot would be Tom Ford. I told you guys I'm a Tom Ford girl through and through. I absolutely love Tom Ford. Ever since I ever stumbled across Black Orchid, Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Oh my God, that's my absolute favorite summer fragrance. But like I said, I wanted to choose fragrances that would be good for right now. So of course I haven't been able to stop talking about it since I picked it up. I'm actually wearing this tonight as well. And this is Tom Ford Vanilla. This is bitter almond. This is vanilla. This is sandalwood. This is tonka bean. This is really good. I love Tom Ford because of the way that it makes me feel. When I think of a go-to date night fragrance, something that's gonna turn heads, turn on, I think of Tom Ford. Like, it's just a sexy fragrance. I told you guys, like, I lived in Chicago for many years, and my guy and I would go out all the time. Oh my gosh, girl, are you kidding me right now? I cannot cry off of every story, but fragrances are so just not like fragrance for me. It's not just like a bottle you pick up and you spray. You guys, these are fragrances that I have built memories with year after year after year, date night after date night after date night. I've been married for a minute, and me and my guy, we date. It is a huge thing in our relationship, in our marriage. We date, and we're heavy on dating every single weekend, God willing, whether it's in the house, whether it's out of town, whether it's out of state, whether it's down the street. We are going to date. It is a great thing to do. It helps the lines of communication. It helps debriefing. I love getting all dressed up. I love sitting across from him. I love my fragrance hitting him in the face. I love his fragrance wafting me in the face. It's just something that we do. So these date night memories, sensual vibes come from a place that I've experienced, and that's how I'm able to bring them to life and share them with you, because I've lived this. You know what I mean? Like, this is something I'm really doing. Like, I'm the girl that's like, okay, my hair's done, my makeup's done, my outfit's on. Okay, what fragrance am I wearing? And then I'm like, what mood am I trying to be in? Like, what girl am I giving him tonight? Because you always want to switch it up. If you're in a relationship, if you're married, whatever, free game, free tip, always be thinking of ways to keep it fresh, keep it sexy, keep it, you know, like unexpected. Like, what is she gonna do tonight? Like, this hair, I was ready to take it out. But he was like, I'm loving it. So guess what? We rocking it. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's easy, and I could go to the gym. But back to Tom Ford Vanilla. You know what? This is amazing, and mixing it with Tom Ford Lost Cherry is so good. This Tom Ford Lost Cherry is liqueur, it's sensual, it's sexy. I know people say it doesn't have the best longevity. Like I said, I don't really care. I'll decant it and take it with me. I love how it makes me feel. I've paired these two together. They are good. And that's what I can always count on Tom Ford's fragrances for, at least the ones that I have in my collection right now, year to date. They make me feel a certain type of way, and I would say one of the best ways to describe what their fragrances make me feel is sexy. They definitely make me feel sexy. They definitely make me feel seen, and it's a vibe when I'm with my guy. Like, I know if I'm going out with him and I'm reaching for something like this, or he's wearing Tom Ford, I just know what kind of night it's gonna be. You know, if you know, you know. Okay, I move on. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm trying to stay focused and it's not working. Coming in and the number, oh, I can't believe I said this, but yeah, they fell off a little bit. Coming in and the number 3rd spot for my most loved favorite fragrance brand house would be Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Yes. I fell in love with Baccarat Rouge 540, the original, and then I got a whiff of the Estrade de Parfum Baccarat Rouge 540. This one has a bitter almond note in it. It's a little bit softer. It's a little bit more refined. It's not as so in your face. It's not as screechy as some would say. It's easy to wear. I do get a whiff of this on myself when I smell it. It doesn't play the disappearing act. It's different for me. I love wearing this. I don't care how many people rock it. Just in case you're new here, I know the besties already know. She's gonna rock it and talk about it through and through because I absolutely love it. That's why it's in my top 5, the house in itself. And I have so many Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrances that I was just like, okay, which 2 do I grab? I grabbed the 2 that I gravitate towards the most. I would have put in here Oud Satin Mood, but instead I wanted to put in here Gentle Fluidity Gold, which is another classic in the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It's a beautiful vanilla fragrance. It's very versatile. It's very classy. It's like the sophisticated, classy uncle, auntie vibe, whatever you want to give. It's just rich. It's refined. It's like class in itself. And that's another thing I'm a status girl. I do. I like it. I like status. I like what it symbolizes. I know. I'm so shallow. Pick somebody else. I never said that I wasn't, but I'm also very, very, very deep. But I know myself and I know what I like, and I've been this way since I was a child, like 6, 7 years old. I don't know why. It is just who I am. And that's what I feel about this house, this brand. When you see the house or you see a fragrance from the house, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, it says something. It says something without even saying something. So when you walk in a room and someone knows fragrance or they have a nose and they're like, oh my gosh, are you wearing Gentle Fluidity Gold, or are you wearing Oud Satin Mood, or are you wearing Grand Sword Soleil? You know, the beautiful amber vanilla. That is perfect for right now as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna link it. You know, it just says something. They know your style, they know your vibe, they know what you give. And that's another thing that I love about fragrance. It says something about you. It says something about you before you even introduce yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, we could be here all day, you guys. I gotta move on. Yeah, so Maison Francis Kurkdjian is coming in the number 3rd spot. I shouldn't be filming at nighttime. I don't know what girl. You guys, I have a lot of girls that live inside of me. I don't know who I want to be. Some days it'd be like, I'm going to be her. Then I'll be like, no, I'm going to be her. No, I'm going to be her. No, I'm going to be her dwelling. You know, I just don't know. It's whatever girl you see. I always tell you guys, I can only give to you what the fragrance vibe gives to me. Coming in the number 2nd spot. And this is where it gets so emotional. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a quick 2.5. I am so loyal, you guys. I am so loyal to a fault. And sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it's not. Another thing I'll also say to you is that even when being loyal to a friend, a family member, a person in your life that you just really love, if they're not able to reciprocate, even though it might be hard, you gotta cut it off and let it go. When people don't know how to treat you, girl, how did we get here? How did we get here? I don't know, I have something to say, it's coming out. I don't know who it's for, take it. When people don't know how to treat you, I don't care how loyal you are, you have to set boundaries and you have to teach them how to treat you. Because if you don't, people will take your kindness for weakness. And Kendrick said it best. Every now and then, you gotta pop out and show people. You have to pop out and say, I am going to teach you how to treat me. And if you can't be taught, you can be gone. It's just having respect for yourself. I always set boundaries now. We could dive into that more if you guys would like chit chats. I don't even know how we got here. Anyways, yeah, leave it in the comment section or come over to the DM. Let me know. We can make that a chat. So anyways, coming in the number 2nd spot is the House of Perfume de Mali. Yes, it's the House of Perfume de Mali. I know some of you guys were like, what? I know you guys, so I told you I am loyal to a fault. Delina. It started with Delina. My love started with Delina. Rhubarb, lychee, nutmeg. It's fruity, it's floral, it's effervescent, it's fizzy, it's girly, it's foo-foo la-la. It is absolutely beautiful. It is my most complimented fragrance in my collection, along with the next one that I'm gonna show you, which we already know what it is. I would consider this a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. This has my heart. This is my love. I'm gonna pick it every time through and through. It's Delina Dwelling, and I absolutely love it. There's not enough I could say about it. And you know, right up there with it, they're neck and neck. I can't even say one over the other one. I chose Delina first because it was the first to my collection, and I just told you I'm loyal. Valaya, this is a beautiful, sophisticated, elegant, opulent, just classic fragrance, and I absolutely love it. So Perfumes de Mali, or House of Perfume de Mali, is coming in the number 2nd spot. Now this is where it gets emotional. Oh my God, I can't believe like you're crying. Like what? I can't believe it's like, what is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, you guys, if you know, you know. I gotta bring it together. Give me a second, give me a quick 5 seconds. Coming in the number 1 spot, you already know it is Chanel. The House of Chanel, while I don't go into Chanel as often as I used to because their customer service is just not at the place where I feel it should be for, you know, how you should treat people. I know you're busy, I know a lot of stuff goes on. If I'm not being treated how I want to be treated or how I feel I should be treated, you will see me, you know, least to none. And that's where we're at these days. I pop in occasionally if I see something that I just have to have. I have a nice client advisor that we will work together, but other than that, I don't. But I still absolutely love the brand for what it makes me feel, which is classy. Growing up, I always seen Chanel going in there. I don't know why we didn't have $2, but anyways, we would go in. I would go in. I would look at it. I would look at the magazines. I would look at it when we would go to the department stores, the fragrances all the time, the tweed blazers, the handbags, the shoes, the hat, everything I would look at. And I just said, like, I love that. Like, I don't know what that is. I promise you, I was like 7, 8 years old. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that vibe, that look, that classiness, that sophistication, that woman, that's what I want to embody. That's the type of woman I want to be. So I have loved Chanel from a very young age, and was so grateful when I was able to go from window shopping to actually shopping there. And then if you have not seen my vlog on the channel, actually being able to visit Paris and go to the flagship store I'm getting so emotional. Go to the hotel where Chanel stayed, the 31 Rue Caban, just shopping and visiting and taking pictures and just, you know, sightseeing. It was just a beautiful, beautiful experience. So yes, coming in the #1 spot, Chanel has always had my heart and always will. And I chose Lee Lion, which is a very hot, heavy, bold, in your face, leather, to the 10th power. This is going to get on you, hold you tight, and never let you go. It's got musk, sandalwood, beautiful fragrance. It's hot and heavy. Oh my God, this is the perfect time to reach right now, but it's so good. It's so good. It's just like classy. It's kind of cozy. It kind of gives me holiday vibes as well. Not like pumpkin or that kind of spices of a holiday, but it does gives like a spice effect to it, which is just hot and heavy. It's sensual, it's sexy. It's got patchouli in there, sandalwood, and of course I chose the classic, which is Coco Mademoiselle. You know, I love this fragrance. I talk about it all the time, and the reason why I brought this out is because a couple of nights ago, my guy and I went out to dinner, and we were waiting for our table, and people were coming in and walking past and everything, and I really didn't smell anyone. I love to do like the, and then ask people, are you wearing this? You know, it's a way to test my nose. So a woman had walked past, she was going up to the bar, and she walked past me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it just smelled so clean, so fresh, so like classy, so rich, you know what I mean? It gave off even sex appeal, especially with the outfit that she had paired it with. She just had on like a black dress, but it was like a mini dress. She had some sandals type on. She had a bold red lip. Her hair was all up. She had dangling earrings. She looked really, really pretty. And so as she walked back to her table or wherever she was going, I just said, excuse me. I said, are you wearing Coco Mademoiselle? And she said, yes. I said, it smells really good on you. And I love the look, because you know I'm all about women empowerment. I'm always gonna give a woman, a man, a boy, a child, a human, I'm always gonna pay you a compliment. That's just how she is. So I gave her flowers and I paid her a compliment and told her she looked amazing. And she said, yeah, she said, it's the one fragrance that never leaves. No matter how many times I wear it, I never get tired of it. I always get compliments on it, and I can always rely on it to show up. And I said, well, it's definitely showing up because I smelled you from the moment you walked past, and it just left an amazing scent trail. So yes, Coco Mademoiselle is coming in, as well as Lee Lion, but the brand and the house of Chanel is coming in and the #1 spot. Oh my God, I love it. You guys, this has been such a fun video. Oh my God, I love these videos because I feel like they get to share with you. I get to share with you a little bit about me, a little bit more about the fragrance, my love for fragrances, how it developed, how it came about. My one aunt just had like a counter full of fragrances every time I went over, and I would sneak in, pretend like I had to go to the restroom and go in, and she had them all over the counter where the lights were right there too, so I don't know what she was doing, but I would always go in and just spray them and be like, oh my gosh, one day I'm gonna have these. And I do. And then my dad gave me a bottle of, you know, this little bear perfume when I was like 8, and I still have it to this day. Remind me to share that fragrance with you guys. I don't even know what it's called, but it smells like chocolate. It's probably like, really, I would not spray it on me because I've had it for that long, so I don't know what it might do, but I still have it. But yes, that is my love for fragrance. Those are my top 5 fragrance brands. I wanted this video to be real, so I don't script out any of my videos. What you see is what you get. This is what it is. If I work with a brand, I'll try and remember the stuff that they told me about it, or the points that they want me to make mention of. But this is my love, this is my hobby, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to link every single fragrance that I mentioned in today's video. Should you want to shop any or pick any up, they will be in the description box for you below. Also, they will be on the screen thanks to our friends at YouTube. Thank you so much, you guys, for the video requests. I truly appreciate you. I love you, besties. I love you like I love cooked food. I want to hear from you. Make sure you drop down in the comments section your top 5, and I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, but more importantly, definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye.